So there's the Costco, there's the woods behind the Costco, and here where my shadow is the trail I'm following to the woods behind the Costco. Oh yeah. That's pretty nice. It's a pretty nice little setup there. Hey everybody, welcome back to Small Plots with Kevin. I'm Kevin, and we're back in the snow for another little stealth camp. It's a little bit warmer today than it was on my last winter stealth camp. It's very close to 40 degrees Fahrenheit today, so I just had to get out. It's gonna be amazing. The spot where I'm stealth camping, it's gonna be a little tricky to get to. I'm kind of already where I need to go in. There's nothing stealthy about my entrance other than the fact that it's winter and there's nobody around here. I'm going to be searching for those hot, incredible deals, camping behind Costco here. So that's gonna be wonderful. Look at that sun, that's a fine sun. That's fine sun indeed. Okay, so I'm gonna walk a little bit backwards this way because it looks like there's kind of a path and there's kind of footprints that are, well, they were left here today. Because they're very fresh. Looks like two people. Big boot, little boot. We'll see where these lead. Hopefully it's not directly where I'm going, like the last time I was stealth camping. Not that I saw anybody, but I followed footprints all the way to the camp. Now, the good thing about this stealth camp is if I get there and there's really no place to camp, I'm near some other options. Places I've stealth camped before, and boy are these footprints sure leading right where I'm going. Oh boy. Oh geez. I think I'm walking on ice right now. I kind of hear it buckling below me. Let's just walk forward here, gingerly now. Easy. Some fine bags. It's a nice construction trailer. I don't know what they're doing with it. Probably nothing. This is going right where I'm headed, and what's worse, there's no footprints back. The fresh tracks veer off this way. A little bit older tracks go this way. I'm gonna go this way real quick just to see where these are going. Oh, okay. It looks like they just walked over here. There's some animal tracks and then walked right back up here. Okay. I guess we're just playing follow the tracks today. That's a fun game, isn't it? Whew. Hopefully I'll be able to camp. So there's the Costco, there's the woods behind the Costco, and here where my shadow is the trail I'm following to the woods behind the Costco. There's that building there too, some medical building. I'm honestly not really sure, but I will say that most of the footprints are walking that way. There are still some going this way though. If I can find a spot back here, this is gonna be so perfect. Got like these hills kind of all around me here and flat ground in between. Whew, man, I'm getting warm. Oh, I'm a warm little guy right now. Well, this spot would be pretty perfect if I weren't on the top of a hill here for everyone to see. And this woods behind me here has footprints leading right into it. I think I'm gonna call this spot. I don't think I'm gonna camp here. Maybe in the summer, but I can see everything. I can see the road, I can see that building, I can see the Costco. So yeah, I'm gonna go back the way I came and hop into another little patch of woods, a little patch of small plot. Walking through this little kind of field here. Oh, I got something in my boot. That's nice. Oh yeah. Lots of footprints around. I don't think any of them are human though, so that's good. But a ton. Oh yeah. A lot of footprints, That's okay, None of them are human, and that's really what I'm worried about. Looks like something peed on this rock, on this snow, and then took a little dookie. Maybe coyote? That's my guess. I've camped near this spot before, and definitely some coyote holes. So I'm guessing this is coyote right here. Shame, I wanted to set my tent up right here. I'm not gonna do it on the poops. So I guess I'm gonna look for a better spot. Yeah, I think this spot is gonna do it for me. I'm hidden on both sides. Not so much that side, but there's not too much over there, and I can see the traffic behind the camera. But I'm not planning on having a fire tonight. It's gonna remain in the 30s, the upper 30s all night, so I'll be fine, just fine. The first thing I wanna do before putting up my tent is stomp out a little ground. Heard something. Thought it sounded like the jingling of keys, but I might have just been that bird. Huh, getting it pretty good. Moving the snow aside, stomping it down. This is gonna work out nicely.
Watch me walk away, putting myself on display. 1, 2, 3 a day. I'm on my way, on my way. I'ma have you.
That's probably good, right? Almost perfect. Worse. Trying so hard not to get snow on it, failing equally as hard. No matter how big you think the spot that you're stamping out is, it's never big enough. It's an incredible feat of nature. That ground sheet isn't big enough at all. I have a feeling I'm gonna get a little bit of snow in my tent tonight. It's okay. Okay, got the tent up, kinda. Gonna rearrange the under tarp there. Already snow inside the tent. Took about, roughly 2 seconds. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do one of these. Thought I could fold that. Definitely not going to be big enough. There's snow right in the middle. I gotta get rid of that. Oh, that was pretty good. Okay. Much better. Okay, gonna stake it in. Set up my sleeping pad. That's basically it for tonight, guys. No fire, no hammock, not too much. It's gonna be dark real soon. Camping time. All right, here we are, home for the night. A little bit of a raised back here from the snow. That's not gonna be too bad to sleep on, if I'm being quite honest. A couple of little sticks and stuff. I still have to get the corners with the stakes. But for now, for this very moment, it's pretty good. Man, look how bright that sun is coming in. Okay, in the tent, everything's staked out. because of the snow. Couldn't get quite down to the earth, and in the places where I could get down to the earth, it was just not going in. So, not too worried. I don't think we're supposed to get high winds tonight. Maybe a tiny bit of precipitation. Did I say precipitation? Usually I wait a little bit till a little bit later in the night, but since I'm gonna be sitting on this sleeping pad all night, I think I should get it going, huh? Okay, got everything kind of just set up for the night. Found out something a little lame. I must have gotten just a tiny bit of snow in each of my boot. So the backs of my socks, weird. The backs of my socks and the backs of my ankles on my pants are just wet. So when I was kneeling, blowing up my sleeping pad here, that got my butt a little wet. Just, I don't even know, it couldn't have been that much snow. I didn't feel any snow go in there. Oh, I got something in my boot, that's nice. But it must have gone in there. So I'm just sort of sitting here with my legs out on my coat, kind of just drying them off a little bit because I don't want to be wet by the time I go to bed, and I don't have a fire to dry off next to. So this is what I'm doing. Let's get a view, huh? Let's get a nice little view. How's that for a view, huh? I've stripped down to my most bottom layer. It is so nice outside. That's pretty nice. It's a pretty nice little setup there. And on this side, just some woods, some traffic. The expressway is over there. Maybe see some signage. And just kind of the rest of the forest. It's not very thick. For reference, the Costco is over there. I can't actually see it. I've definitely camped in this little woods before, not this exact spot, but along here before I have camped. So that's how I knew when I was coming to that other spot, and I was like, if it doesn't work out, I do have that other little spot I could go to, and I'm glad I did, because it was just not gonna happen. Pretty soon, gonna have a little bit of breaking into the beverage center there. But for now, you do what you do when you're camping. Time to eat a little bit of food. Today, I will be making the small plots exclusive leftover cold pizza. That's it. Nothing fancy. Nothing even kind of remotely entertaining or impressive. But I will be putting some Louisiana hot sauce packet from Popeyes on there just to spruce it up. See how that goes. How's this gonna work? Oh boy. All right. Okay, here's my plate. Little dippity doo. Oh yeah. If you just put hot sauce on it and pretend it's cooked, it's like the same thing. So far, extremely fun, chill little camp. Kind of hanging out. After I eat, after I get a little something in my stomach, I'll break into the beverage center and kind of go from there. Delightful. Time to break into the beverage center here. Gotta have my special gloves. Beverage center is right here next to me. I actually had it out in the snow originally and forgot I'm not really spending too much time outside on this trip, so I brought them inside so I don't have to get the snow off every single time. Today we're working with a favorite here, a little bit of Space Kitty from Rohrbach Brewing here in Rochester, New York. It's a Citra Double IPA, and it's one of my favorite beers. So why not have it on a little bit of a winter stealth camp tonight? Oh yeah. Pretty chill stealth camp. Not really worried about anybody coming back. No, I wanted a chill one today after last week's harrowing blizzard that I camped out in. So yeah, if you haven't watched that video yet, go and check it out. I mean, after watching this video, of course, don't leave this video to go watch that video. That's ridiculous. Finish this video and then go watch that video. In fact, go watch other videos that I have. Tons of videos to choose from. And if you like those videos and you like this video, I'd love it if you pop the little subscribe there for me. If you really like what I do, maybe a little bell, get notifications when I post videos, or go live, you know? So live is happening too, you know? And a like, can't forget the like this video please, comment if you can, share all that good stuff. It really helps my channel grow, and I'm trying to help the channel grow with Space Kitty. Oh, I took a sip and then burped. That was terrible. Yeah, subscribe for more of this. Whew. That was cool. Yeah. So I would like to hear what your favorite beers to drink while camping are, or if you're not a beer person, what you like to drink, whether it's another alcoholic beverage or otherwise. Maybe you like some hot cocoa. Maybe you're just a water person. Maybe you know, you're one of those people that drinks their own. This like hair in the corner of my eye, I feel it. It's like right there. I can't see it, but I see it. It's like right there. That is hitting the spot. After that cold leftover pizza, this is really hitting the spot. Going down smooth, going down easy. Well, I'm gonna chill out for a little bit, drink this beer. It's already going down pretty quick. And just kind of enjoy being plunked down here in some tiny little forest behind a Costco. You know, as much as one can enjoy it, which I do, but I know that's kind of weird for a lot of people. But just know that it's a blast if you ever have the opportunity. All right, just kind of enjoying a little relaxation here in the night. It's quite fun. Just did a little bit of a live stream. Check that out. It'll be last week's video. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Thanks everybody for coming out to the live stream. I had an absolute blast answering questions. And to the person who guessed that I was camping behind Costco and REI, I lied. You were right. Wheatcott family says next to REI in Rochester. Why would you think? I've already been there twice. I wouldn't go there a third time. That's, yeah, I told you I wasn't here, but I'm here. This is you got it. I guess I'll show the inside of my tent here. Not too much to show, but you know, have my production lights up here. Got my water, the rest of my beverage center. It's like half done over here, about half done with my supply. Here's some toilet paper. I'm not going to need it for anything but blowing my nose tonight. Here's where I had my phone for the live stream, just kind of right there. And yeah, this is it. One thing that I'm gonna have to deal with it more in the morning than tonight is some moisture under there. That's something that I don't know. If anybody has any ideas of how to stop that, please let me know in the comments. I have a tarp underneath here. It's not going to be too bad, especially because it's not going to be freezing or anything tonight, but I'd like to mitigate it if I could. It's, you know, it's fine for a single overnight, but yeah. here it is. Here's my little space for tonight. Pretty relaxing, if I'm being honest. Here's my external battery. Very relaxing in here. Yep. I have to have my sleeping pad diagonal in the tent because I am tall, and that's the way that I fit in this tent. It's technically a 3-person tent, but one Kevin, basically. Not too much else planned for tonight, other than some relaxation. Really, it's just so nice to be out here. So for the rest of the night, I'll just sit here. I think I'm gonna get in my sleeping bag. I'm gonna change my socks, get into my sleeping bag, and put something on my phone, and just kind of hang out for the rest of the night, which sounds pretty good to me. So this might be a good opportunity to show you that here's the last of the flat ground in my tent, and then it just goes up. I have and the light falls. I just have my beer kind of on this ledge. It's from here where my hand is to up here. It's about, I don't know, 7 inches to a foot up, something like that. It's hard to tell because it's a gradual incline, but yeah. So I'm down here. You can kind of see it's all snow. It's okay. It's pretty good. Hey, do you guys want to see real quick what a spilled space kitty looks like underneath there? Oh God. That's a bummer, man. That's the last space kitty. There's a little bit left. And what makes it worse, when I tried to pick it up, I picked it up the wrong side. That's what happens when you're drinking beer in a tent in the absolute dark. All right, well, I guess I'll clean that up. That's fun. That's good stuff. Well, I tried cleaning it up best I could. I only brought enough tissue to blow my nose with, not clean up a beer spill. So it's still wet, but at least it's not pooling. And that's it's kind of the best I can do here. Had to pull my bag up out of the beer. Man, what a bummer. I'm going to bed soon, so like at the end of the day, whatever. It's not really that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things. It could be worse. It could be way, way worse. Well, I've just kind of been chilling, relaxing after I spilt my beer. I actually spilt kind of 2 beers, like the last little bit of one and then kind of like 3/4 of another. That sucks. Definitely gonna have to hose some of this down. My sleeping pad and the bottom of this tent. But it's dried up. I used the last of my tissues to do that. So now I think it's time for bed. If anything crazy happens tonight, I'll let you know, but unless it does, I'll see you guys in a second. Well, that was a night. I didn't sleep very well. I slept okay, just not very amazingly. I slept a little bit later than I wanted to, too. It's like 8:30 a.m. It's pretty late for a stealth camp. I gotta pack up and get out of here. Nothing to report. No weird animal sounds, no weird people sounds. Just kind of drifted in and out of sleep. I don't think I mentioned it, but for the first time on the channel, and for the first time in many years last night, I used an inflatable pillow, and I'm glad I did. It worked out just fine. I think last time I was in a tent, I missed having that elevated thing, and the hammock doesn't matter, because you're kind of just like
in the hammock, and it's not a big deal, but glad I brought this. Tip for people that like to bring blow-up pillows: don't blow them up all the way. I blew this up about halfway, and it was perfect. By the time your head gets on there, then it's more cushy. Blow it up all the way, it becomes kind of like hard, and it slides around, and it's a whole thing. Yeah. Pillow. Between the beer I spilled and melted snow just kind of coming up through the ground sheet in the tent, that's what we're working with. Not a problem today. I'm just going to pack up and leave, and I'll dry it out when I get home. But if I was on a multi-day, that would be a much bigger problem. You could literally see where I was laying. Like diagonally. Alright, well, I'm going to continue to pack up and get out of here. Well, I'm all packed up here. It was kind of a big P in the B with everything being so wet. My pack's definitely a little bit heavier and fuller leaving, even though I have exhausted the food and beer and water. Still heavier and more full. I also packed it pretty poorly. Here's where the tent was, right where I'm standing. There's some yellow back there. That's where I was stomping the beer cans. I know what you're thinking. It's not what you're thinking. That's where I was just stomping the beer cans right there. Just taking a little look around here before I get out. Just appreciating the final last bits of nature before I return to my creature comforts. It was a nice one. Very relaxing, as most are. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. This has been Small Plots with Kevin. I'm Kevin. Don't forget, new episodes of Small Plots every Tuesday. I'm going to be doing stuff like this. Going to be doing other camping. Going to be doing other stuff as well. I made a meat hot like a month ago. You never know. You never know what's coming up on Small Plots. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll catch you on that beer-soaked nexty. Mwah.
Welcome to another sweet universal sensations with K. I'm once again your guide to the spiritually decadent K. Davies. Please get yourself relaxed. Grab a bagel. Grab 5 bagels. You've heard the carbs. Now, step into my world of wondermental existence. I think you'll be quite pleased you did.